maybe finding a way to make a mixer. I'll put a mixer in and I'll have the console feed the OptMod for the phone patch and the computer and all that kind of stuff. And then feed the into the mixer for the microphone. And then the one good thing about that is it'd be easier to create a mix minus for the phone patch. The final processor for everything. You know, I just wanted it to be, I wanted it to be perfect, doggone it.
Test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 10-4. You just do whatever it takes to make them right. I don't remember which one does what and how much you have to do with each one, but one is sensitivity and one is maximum limit, or one's amplification, one's maximum limit, or something like that. But anyway, yeah, regular old small ammeter works great. And milliamp meter or whatever, microamp meter, something small. And then one pot adjusts the absolute limit and one adjusts the gain. And you basically do whatever it takes. You do whatever it takes to make them track the... Whatever it takes to track the S meter on the radio. Didio.
I'll even hand there, MotorMouth, Radio Man on the lunch break, standing by.
10-4, I hear you in the Radio Man. About just shy of 2S units with the receive amp on. Oh, no, I don't. Receive amp's not on. Maybe I can hear you better if I turn on the receive amp. Hold on.
Yeah, 410. Just me and my weakest squeaky. Maze station up here, no doubt. Anyway, just want to wave hand, no doubt. Having some technical difficulties with my desktop computer. All of my audio disappeared from my desktop, so I'm having to use my laptop right about now. Anyway, MotorMouth 73 is going to get back out of the way and read up on the mail.
10-4. Wow, I hate when that happens. You say you lost the audio capabilities on your desktop and you're forced to use the laptop now. Yeah, I hate when that kind of stuff happens. It seems to happen far too often with computers. That's for darn sure. But, all right, good deal. Good to hear you out there, and I definitely got a good grip on you now. I put the receive amp on and I punched up in here to the 5S unit mark. And works real good. I'm back to the drawing board here. I'm going to figure out, there's another adjustment I can make over here. I got too many adjustments I can make over here, but I'm going to try a different plan of attack here. Hang on a second. Okay, this is going to be a different contraption. I have no idea what's going to happen with the downward expansion, but I'm going to turn downward expansion from off up to something like 12 dB and see if that does anything. If I play this back. Wow, I hate when that happens. You say you lost me. That's the recording and that's a live. The live is still muffled, darn it. Yeah, my live recording or the live playback is still muffled. Doggone, or live audio is still muffled. All right, well, I thought I had it all figured out, but I guess not. Back to the drawing board. MotorMouthMaul got down.
Yeah, 410, all right. Well, it sounds good up here, man. Sounds real good. I couldn't even tell it was muffled, so if that tells you anything, I'm actually recording you right now, and we'll put it up on YouTube so you can actually hear it for yourself.
10-4, okay, sounds good. Yeah, the receiver I'm using to hear that muffliness that I'm talking about is a wideband, modified wideband receiver, so I actually hear more high frequencies than most receivers, because it's been modified. And if I switch back over to the other one, it's the, what do you call it? This is the iPod Touch feeding the Optimod. And the Optimod's been optimized to play back recordings such as music and water gates and all that kind of stuff. Like, for example, I can play back some Metallica here. It should sound... You can hear pretty good audio from Metallica, and see, I sound kind of muffled. It takes a little while for it to get normal sounding, and if I play like Prime Minister's Big Johnson...
I ain't running no D1-0-0, no, the little tinny sound gotta go, I want bass in my audio.
So, see, it's optimized for that, but then my audio sounds muffled compared to what I heard just now. Now, if I switch over to the Optimod directly, hang on a second here, let me switch over to this. Well, I was going to switch over to I was going to switch over, but I lost the cable. It fell down here behind the desk. So anyway, that's back to the iPod through the Optimod, whereas I got to optimize the iPod now to work with the Optimod. Anyway, here's one more little bit of audio here from the Jeffersons. It's really hard to beat that audio quality on playback. So anyway, I'm going to be back to the drawing board in a bit. MotorMouthMaul got down. I don't want to eat up your recording there.
Well, that's why I'm recording, man, so you can actually hear what it sounds like up here. But I tell you what, man, like you said, that's the best playback audio from music that I've ever heard over the air. So, yeah, I was trying to do that with the Pro Tools that I was running for a while. I ended up actually taking that all out, and now I'm just back to the D104. But I've been thinking about re-downloading the Pro Tools, and after I install Windows 7 on my desktop, get my audio back. I might do that and mess around with a little bit more. I didn't give it much of a chance. I just kind of messed with a little bit and just kind of gave up on it. But anyway, yeah, man, it sounds real good over here. Yeah, that's why I record you, so you can kind of hear the difference between your headphones and what's actually coming out of your antenna.
10-4. I appreciate that, definitely. Yeah, Pro Tools is awesome. I used Pro Tools for a long time, and Pro Tools now this is back to a crystal clear sound again. This is with good high frequencies in there, no muffled audio. This is the iPod Touch with the Electro Voice RA20 microphone, by the way. Pro Tools is great. It gives you total control, and you got to use it. Unfortunate part of Pro Tools is you've got to use it with the proprietary little box, like a DigiDesign M-Box Mini or something like that. won't work with a regular sound card, but from what I understand, there's a Pro Tools 9. The latest Pro Tools version 9 may very possibly work with a regular sound card, so that would be kind of cool. And so I'll have to see what that does. And I haven't tried that yet. And this iPod Touch, this is the biggest bang for the buck. The, $218 for an iPod Touch and $9.99 for a 4-track. And this works pretty good. This is a Electric Voice RA20 microphone now on the iPod Touch going directly into the modulator. And no Optimod or anything. But right now I lost all my audio playback capabilities, so I can't, for example, I can't key down and play this because you can't hear it. So anyway, I got to figure out how to make the two coincide and live happily together, and I'm not sure yet how to do that.
Yeah, what I ended up doing to be able to actually key down, still have my audio through the microphone, and play something from the computer is I ran a wire, just a regular old headphone jack, to the audio plug on the radio, and I still had my audio and that audio all at once. So it worked. It just I don't know if it was as clear as yours. I mean, I'm sure you have a heck of a lot more equipment than I do. You know, I was just doing it with what I had, and like I told you, I had gotten that Pro Tools and the microphone and everything for like $75 down at Best Buy. So, I was working with what I could, and didn't sound professional, but hell, what can you ask for if you only spend $75 compared to a couple $1,000?
Bucks. I had a quick local station here key up real fast and asked me who I was talking to. But now we're on the Optimod, and my downward expansion is turned on. Hold on. It's supposed to be off. There we go. Anyway, now I'm using Pro Tools. Pro Tools in combination with the Optimod 9200. So this is really crazy. This is over the top, super compressed, super loud. But give Pro Tools another chance there. It does work extremely well. The Pro Tools, the M-Box that I had two inputs on it. Had a mic input and a line input. And you can choose between which one you used, or both. And so I had my audio playback going into the line input, and then I had my microphone going into the mic input. And I set up a session file for, both inputs to feed the same outputs. And that worked out pretty good.
Roger. I'll have to check it out, play with it some more. I got a couple of locals up here that were starting to kind of get pissed off, and because I was bleeding over and trying to get the audio just right, so I said, forget it. I ended up tearing it all out, but I might have to go over to 10 meters and play with it.
10-4 on that. Yeah, it's kind of funny how much stuff you got to go through. Now I'm back on the iPod Touch with the external RA20 microphone again. No Optimod or anything like that now. And it's amazing what you can go through to try to get things right. And some people get kind of perturbed, I guess, from time to time, depending on what you try to pull off. Now I'm going to do something really strange here. Check this out. Now I'm on the iPod Touch with a built-in microphone. This is just a stock microphone on the iPod Touch, the built-in electric condenser microphone on the iPod Touch. So there's a little bit of that for you.